Hey y'all, it's Demented Caliber here. So I haven't made a full-on rant video in a while. Now I have made videos in the past just complaining about different shit, but I don't consider those rants. So I'm going to go all out and talk about one specific topic. And I know nhdippers made a video on this topic as well, as I do believe Real Outlaw 89 made a video on this topic. If you haven't followed Outlaw or Real Outlaw 89, go ahead and follow him, guys. He's pretty awesome when it comes to dip reviews. If you're a dipper, go check them two out. Anyways, let's get into the video. So as most of you guys know, there was a new app release called Pokemon Go. Now I was trying to figure out for the life of me, like, why is everybody raving about this fucking app? And basically in a nutshell, and this is how the creators of Pokemon Go presented this, is it's an app to help you get active. Like really, if you need a fucking app to get active, you need to reevaluate your life. Like, I understand the concept's neat and all this, but I mean, you shouldn't have to have an app to be active. I mean, literally, isn't the whole point of being active being away from your phone, being away from the internet, and just like pretty much disconnecting yourself from technology? So, what's the point of being glued to a fucking phone looking for virtual fucking Pokemon when the whole point is to get active? I don't understand it. Like, literally, you're really not accomplishing anything. Like, back when I was in Missouri, visiting my family, my grandparents said they seen like 4 or 5 kids sitting on one fucking corner, just sitting there looking for fucking Pokemon, not even moving around either, which is fucking hilarious. As my grandfather would put it, some pimpled face nerds. That's literally how he put it. He doesn't have anything against nerds. I mean, the man's a fucking genius himself. I mean, he didn't get to being a area supervisor by just sitting around, but hey. But no, he's like, when he describes nerds, he thinks of like sweaty face, pimpled kids, something like that. But it's just like, and these guys were. He said these guys looked like they were like 300-400 fucking pounds, like they've never moved a day in their life, which is pretty hilarious at that. Now, I don't have anything against anybody who's overweight. I mean, I'm not the skinniest of the bunch, but with that being said, let's go ahead and move on to some of the reasons why I hate Pokemon Go. Alright, so first off, the Pokemon show up in inappropriate places. I'm not shitting you. They've shown up at hospitals, strip clubs, memorial sites like the Holocaust Memorial Museum in, I forgot where it was at. It also showed up at the World Trade Center Memorial. And people actually go out there and they do these things and pretty much disrespect everybody else around them that are there to memorize the people that lost their lives during these tragic events. And most of these places already have signs saying, hey, do not play Pokemon Go in here. If you're coming in here, come here to have memories or memorial the people that have lost their lives, like during the Holocaust, and then the people who died 9/11 or the crash of the World Trade Center or something like that. I really don't even remember what the sign said. But and then Pokemon have also shown up in dangerous places like lions' dens and zoos, or was it tigers' dens? I can't remember. But and to be honest, when the app first released, it had so many bugs. But I mean, what app doesn't have bugs? What really makes me fucking hilarious is how or what makes me laugh is how other people can actually track you via Pokemon Go. So I mean, that opens up a whole new fucking world for pedophiles to track younger children, and these parents of these kids don't understand that. Pretty much everything you do now is either done by GPS, which is Global Positioning System, for those who didn't know, or it's done by IP address, which is Internet Protocol. And yes, people can track you via IP, or your Internet Protocol address. So, with that being said, and I mean, it's really, Global Positioning System is really the easiest way to track somebody, especially on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, pretty much any app that uses GPS positioning or global positioning system. Somebody can find you one way or another. Same with IP. IP is not that hard to track. A lot of people do it. A lot of people get busted for it, but in turn, it's not that hard to track. So, what do I think of Pokemon Go? I think the idea of it is pretty good. Like, I think I said that earlier. The idea of it's pretty good. But, I mean, the whole point of getting active is to get away from all these video games, to pretty much unplug yourself from the internet, and just, like, go out and be sociable with real fucking people. Like, my neighbor, I talk to her and her husband a lot whenever they're outside. And I meet generally new people every day, like when I go to the vape shop or I just go out in general. Don't get me wrong, I love my Facebook friends, I love my Xbox friends as family. But it's not the same as actually talking to somebody physically. And these whole Pokemon gyms, those things are fucking retarded. Like my sister, she plays Pokemon, and I'm thinking to myself, how the fuck can you play that shit? You see, when I was growing up, we didn't have all these apps like Pokemon Go, Bejeweled, or anything like that. Basically, the games that we had either came on a Game Boy Advance, or for Pokemon, it was Pokemon trading cards. And then you had like the Pokemon collectibles, like the gold card that came in a little Pokeball. And half the motherfuckers that are playing Pokemon today haven't even played the original Pokemons, like Pokemon Black and White. I think there was I can't remember all the Pokemons. It's been so many years ago, so I don't even mess with Pokemon anymore. Like, yeah, fucking Pikachu's my shit. He's like my homie, but I really don't remember all the other Pokemons or all the other Pokemon games. So if you're gonna call me a fuckhead for not remembering this shit, just keep in mind, guys, I haven't told y'all this. I really haven't told too many people this, but back in '05, I was actually in a car accident, so that has a lot to do with my memory loss. And that's why I can't remember half the shit that I used to do when I was younger. Like, I don't really remember all my childhood memories. So, yeah. It went down the wrong pipe. It was supposed to go into my lungs, not straight down. But I'm still like trying to get used to the whole having so much or drawing in so much vapor. So yeah, if I do cough in my videos, it's because still not used to it as much as like my cousin is. He's been vaping for 5 months. But anyways, guys, this is Demented Caliber signing out.